So the utterly crazy thing about the conventional beef model at the moment is you get to the end of the year, you've turned over a vast amount of money, but you have no money left in your hand. We're just on a hustle, basically, where everybody that sells us stuff is making money, but we're making nothing. And the mad thing is, if you're keeping like 1,000 cattle, 200 cattle, 1,000 cattle, whatever your number is, or sheep, and at the end of the year you're making nothing, you're actually not really working for you, right? You're working for everybody else.
That's right.
And I don't like that. I fundamentally don't like that. I think there's something wrong about that.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's so wrong, I'm prepared to engage in quite radical activity on my farm to change that.
Is that bad farming, or is that the way it is?
It's absolutely the way it is on most farms, and becomes something you don't even think about. It's just at the end of the year, oh, wow, we didn't make any money. But if you think about it rationally and questioningly, you're like, why don't I have any money?
You worked your butt off.
I worked my butt off. I did it every day of the year.
Yeah.
I built a shed. I bedded these cattle with straw. I fed them with silage. I made crop with the tractors. I put all of this effort in and I don't earn anything. And that's become so normal, we don't even question it anymore. We've had to retrain ourselves to stop thinking this is just what we do.
Right.
Ignore the fact it makes no money at the end of the year.
Right.
To taking the best ideas around from the world about, is this a good idea? Why don't I just leave the stuff standing in the field, allocate it out through the winter? Mm-hmm. And most farmers hearing that, if they haven't engaged with it or seen it somewhere, will go, that sounds like crazy talk.
Because they would say, if I'm right, there's no way I could leave enough for them. I need so much more.
Yes, and that's often true because most farms are not self-sustaining.
They're not producing enough.
No, they have this. They either have ghost acres, which is bought in feed or forage from somewhere else, or they have an entirely false productive advantage, which is they're bringing in synthetic fertilizers made from natural gas or other kinds of fossil fuels. And that kind of felt like it was fine for a long time, right?
Yeah.
But now it's why we don't make any money.
Right. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
You're having to buy that hay if you do feed them hay.
Yeah.
So you're saving money.
I'm saving one hell of a lot of money. I'm bringing the costs of a cow down from somewhere between £800 and £1,000 per cow, which it will be in lots of British beef units.
Per year?
Per
head?
Yep.
To what?
I'm bringing that down to sub 200. Okay, smaller cow, smaller calf to sell at the end of it, true.
Yep.
But a heap of profit in my cow. There's no profit in most beef cattle on the other system.